Now to react is RNC Communications Director Sean Spicer. Sean, good to see you this morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. So let's start with that because everyone is curious about who the pick is going to be for Secretary of State. I mean, you heard Mayor Giuliani there saying he still's got some concerns about Mitt Romney, as do many others that have voiced their opinion, saying, you know, he got really personal during the campaign about President-elect Trump. Where do you think his head is at, and who do you ultimately think he will decide for this job?
Well, I think ultimately that decision's, like all the other ones, going to be up to President-elect Trump's. He has brought in, and you all have seen through the magic of television, some of these amazing individuals who've been successful in business and government and the military, to come in and sit down with him, in some cases multiple times, to talk about where they think they have strengths that could possibly be used to fulfill his vision and his agenda in terms of restoring America's place abroad. So, I think the answer is ultimately when Donald Trump finally feels as though somebody clicks with him, he's going to make that announcement. He'll let the team know. But until then, he's going to continue to talk to these individuals until he feels a level of comfort that the right person has been selected.
Is the CEO of Exxon, Rex Tillerson, is he number one choice right now, if you were a betting man?
I honestly don't know. I don't know where the horse race is. He's definitely a highly qualified individual and someone who made a huge impression on Mr. Trump. So, but where that horse race is, only President-elect Trump knows. I mean, these people are coming in. It's his decision. He keeps his counsel very close. But he is definitely someone that would be on any short list and high up there because of the immense qualifications that he brings to the table.
All right, we want to get your take on Russia, the CIA, and a tweet that you put out there a few hours ago. You say the RNC, just to clarify, was not hacked. The New York Times was told and chose to ignore exhibit number 1 in fake news.
Yeah, actually, the second one was wait for their next exclusive this morning that Elvis is riding a unicorn over a rainbow. I mean, they were told that this was, but they were told very, high up within the New York Times that this was not true, that intelligence agencies that we are working with confirmed that we have not been hacked. And yet they chose to ignore that because they wanted to write a story that fit a different narrative. The fact of the matter is that they are using unknown, unnamed sources to support a narrative that they want to put out there. But the fact is, where are the named sources? Where are the agencies? How come the CIA won't go on the record? It's amazing how they want to talk about fake news and bash the right. But you look at the so-called great institution, the New York Times, they were told very privately that they were and we were willing to give them access to certain things to prove it. And yet they chose to ignore it. This is reprehensible. The New York Times should be ashamed, and the American people need to know that when you read something in the New York Times, there is zero credibility. It's shameful what they did.
So 100% the RNC was not hacked?
No, that's correct. That's correct. And we've made that assertion several times. We work with law enforcement and the intelligence agencies on a very regular basis to ensure that our systems are continue to be secure. And we have upgraded all of our systems throughout the course of this cycle. And all of that information was provided to the New York Times, and yet, like I said in that tweet, they chose to ignore it because it didn't fit the narrative that they wanted to spell. And they continue to be on this because they don't support Donald Trump.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Sean Spicer with us this morning. Good to see you, sir.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, guys.
Well, many people